Hello, everybody. This is a little funny. You just got done hearing me talk yesterday, but while recording this video, I'm here in Romania. This is my friend David. Yeah, David and David. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun here. This is a beautiful, beautiful country. Romania is just a lot of fun. I don't normally get this chance to be able to speak about a whole chapter and then come back and talk about it again, kind of like this. But in this case, especially since it is, a whole chapter 4, there were some things that I kind of didn't get a hit on as much as I'd like to. And so because of that, I'd like to read some verses right in the middle of 1 Peter chapter 4. And to do that, David's going to do his job at reading some out of the scriptures for us. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7 through 11. Yeah.
Okay. The end of all things is near. Therefore, be clear-minded and self-controlled, so that you can pray. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. Each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others, faithfully administrating God's grace in its variously form. If anyone speak, he shall do it, one speaking the very word of God. If anyone serve, he shall do it with the strength God provides, so that in all things God may be praised through Jesus Christ. To him be the glory and the power of ever and ever. Amen.
Yeah, I love these verses in the middle, and we just got done talking. I just got done talking yesterday about the cost of following Jesus. But what I like about these verses, kind of right in the middle, is they talk about some of like what that does when we follow Jesus. And so I have a couple. Well, we have a couple questions that we'd like you to think about.
How do you pray?
Yeah, so when it comes to prayer, especially when it comes here, that first part in verse 7, it was really confusing. I had to kind of look some stuff up about it. But it's really talking about not that when we're not self-controlled, we can't pray, or that God doesn't pray. Most people land on this understanding of that verse, that the end of all things is coming, and so we need to be diligent. We need to be self-disciplined and self-controlled, that we're continually praying. And guys, I got to hand it to you. I got to be just honest and level with you, that I don't want to put some yoke on you that I'm not following very well. I need to be praying more. I'm really bad at just praying and turning all things on over to God, and spending sometimes a quantity, I'd say, with God. I feel like, even though I don't think it's all about quantity, I think that I should be spending more time with God in prayer. But we have another question for you.
How do you serve?
Yeah, and so there, especially the second part of that, and then towards like 11 and stuff, 10, 9, 10, 11, it's talking about the serving, and how do you faithfully serve. Most of America professes to be faithful to God, yet the best, maybe the only way for people to actually tell who people are that are true disciples, is by seeing who's serving God. And not just that, but really the attitude in which they serve. And you can tell a lot, and that's what he's really hitting on in that, is that here's what I'm looking for. I always care about the heart. I care about the attitude in which you do things. Having David here, there's some other translators. David works as a translator, but he also just works with the kids, other Romanian staff here at the camp that we're doing for these kids. And I'd love to talk to anybody more about this camp. It's really awesome. But the attitude in which they have, in which they're just constantly, David, doesn't matter the job, David will get it done, David will do it. The attitude, we have a gal here named Anda, maybe you'll see her in another video, but the attitude in which they have, in which they're trying to just reach these kids that are in these orphanages, It's just great. There's no job too bad, no job too good, no job too long, no job too hard. They'll get it done. And so it's just really inspiring when it comes to serving. And then we realize that even though everything we do here, none of it really matters except when it comes through prayer. Both of those things really have popped out to me here at this camp. And especially seeing you and seeing how you work and stuff. So thanks for being on this video. I can't wait to see you guys when we get back.